Hello Year 2, hope you're all safe and well. This is then the video for session 7 or week 7 of homeschool learning. So it's a week beginning the 1st of March. Okay, so you've got pencils and papers ready, I hope, because here are the first tasks. So as usual, we're starting with phonics and spelling. You can see the normal links there for the alphabet song, linking letters and sounds, and also there for phonics play too, because the games are still free at the moment using that username and password. So practice all phase 4, phase 5 games. You can see there we've got 2 lists this week. So we've got the phase 4 list, so children in Mrs. White's group, and then also the phase 5 list. So phase 4 we'll go through first. You've got the oo sound and the sound. So your words for this week are oo, blue, oo, grew, oo, flew, oo, chew, after, flower, over, mother, and your tricky words are her and out. Phase 5 group then, you've got the sound and the sound. So you've got whisper, whistle, wheel, whenever, white, ick, phonics, sphinx, dolphin, phantom, elephant. And then your tricky words are asked and could. Also then your tips for practicing those spellings, we've got writing them out 3 times with our look, cover, write, check method, having a go at bubble writing or rainbow writing those words, getting somebody to play hangman with you, again thinking about the letter order and the spelling of those words, and then also having a go at using them independently in your own writing and writing out sentences. By Friday, get somebody to test you on those words and then email your scores to the class email account, so ash@house.coventry.sch.uk. There's the link on this slide there for the speed trial. Again, practice how quickly you can recall all of those phase 5 sounds. See if you're improving that time week on week. And then there's some phase 5 decodable words there for you to have a go at reading using your segmenting and blending skills. So for example, we've got thirsty, blue, and so on. Have a go at segmenting and blending to read those words. Thinking about reading then, if you're running out of things to read, don't forget there's the free ebooks on Oxford Owl. You can choose them by interest, you can choose them by your book band, you can choose them by your age. And then on Friday, as part of the feedback session, we'll talk about books that we recommend to others, books that we've enjoyed reading. On to maths then. So we're working from our new books this week. So there's 2 links at the top of the page. One is for the Oak Academy site, one is for BBC Bitesize. They're both extra work, extra challenge, extra support for the work that I've set for this week. So have a look at that if you want to push yourself that little bit further. But then from your White Rose multiplication and division book, on Monday I'd like you to recognise equal groups on pages 2, 3, 4 and 5. Tuesday, make equal groups on pages 6, 7, 8 and 9. Wednesday, add equal groups on pages 10, 11, 12 and 13. Thursday, we've got a no screen World Book Day, which I'll talk about in a moment. And then Friday, we've got our online learning feedback. Remember, all you need to do is try your best, and if things are tricky, ask the adults around you to help you. If you're still not sure, then miss it out, carry on, and we'll come back to it in the online feedback on Friday. Useful strategies then include all of those different ways of doing multiplication, so things like arrays or groups, thinking about multiplication as being repeated addition, and then all of that vocabulary that means the same as multiplication, so multiply, times, groups of, lots of, and so on. Then division, again, thinking about it as sharing or as grouping and using those practical visual representations to share things out and really think about and visualize and picture what it is that you're actually doing. If you'd like to do some more, then great. Remember, only do the pages from your White Rose book that I've set for this week, but you can do more from your Twinkle pack, from your old White Rose pack. We've got a few pages left in that. You could also do things on Timetable Rockstars. You could also, as I say, do the extra work from either BBC Bitesize or the Oak Academy site that I've already mentioned previously. If you don't want to do any more, then that's fine too. On to English, and again, we're working from the new books for this term. So there's the link for BBC Bitesize at the top that again fits in with the work I'm setting for this week. So on Monday, you're using your CPG Year 2 comprehension book and you're doing pages 2 and 3. Tuesday, you're going to do some written work following that. So you're going to follow either a recipe or a set of instructions to make something. And then in your workbook, so the exercise book that you've been given, you're going to write about what you did and explain how easy or difficult it was. And maybe think about how you could improve the instructions and give some suggestions there. On Wednesday then, you're going to work from your CPG grammar, punctuation and spelling book, and you're going to look at nouns and noun phrases on pages 1 and 2. And then Thursday, that no screen World Book Day, and Friday, our online learning feedback. Remember, just keep trying your best. Ask the adults to help you if you're feeling things are a bit tricky and you don't understand, and then we'll come back to things on Friday feedback if you're still not sure. Useful strategies still include different ways of marking sentences, so reminders about capital letters and different end marks. A reminder about a noun being a word that represents a person, place or thing, so that everything we see or talk about is represented by a word, and that word is called a noun. A noun phrase then is a noun with any sort of modifier, so it's, a, the, creates then the noun phrase, so it extends the noun. So when completing then your comprehension task, just remember to use highlighters or coloured pencils to help you retrieve your answers from the text. And there's a little bit more information about those noun phrases there. If you'd like to do some more, then fantastic. But remember, only do the pages from CPG that I've asked you to do for this week. You can do more from your Twinkle pack or the old CPG workout book that you have, because we've got all of those summer term workouts that you can be working through. You could also have a look at your Reading Wise account. You could do some phonics on Phonics Play. You could look at the the Oxford Owl site and do some extra reading. But if you don't want to do any more, then that's fine too. So Thursday then of next week, which is the 4th of March, is actually World Book Day, and we'd like to make it a no screen day as well. So at the moment, obviously, our learning is through online platforms, and many of us are spending time either watching things on television, looking at things, doing games on iPads or tablets or computers. We're spending more time than usual at screens, and it's really important that we have some time away, and those activities, those practical activities, are just as important to our learning and our development, and working with others, talking to others, sharing our ideas is important too. So we'd like you to take a break this week away from those screens. So the topic activities that I'm setting you, or I'm going to set you, are based around the story of Rapunzel. Now, I have recorded the story if you don't have it at home. When you're listening to that, please just listen to it rather than look at the screen, because it's more important that you just are sharing that story. And if you've got a book of that story, your own copy, then read that instead, okay? So after completing then the directed task that I'm setting you, there are lots of other activities that you could do that do not involve screens, and on the side of this page you can see that list. So I'd like to think about 2 activities that appeal to you from this list and have a go at doing those then at home. So it could be designing a board game, it could be doing something kind for somebody else, it could be making a list of some sort, it could be creating your own dance. do 2 things that appeal to you. So the tasks that I'm going to direct then, as I said, are all around the story of Rapunzel. So read it or listen to it. And then there's a task sheet within your topic pack that asks you to design a tower which allows Rapunzel to escape the witch. So it's not about Rapunzel having to wait for the prince to come along and rescue her. Rapunzel's going to do some problem solving and she's going to rescue herself. And you need to think about how she's going to do that. And there might be some ideas on this sheet. So it could be involving making a ladder or a rope ladder. It could be creating some kind of giant slide that allows her to escape from the top of the tower. It could be a trapdoor. It could be some kind of zip line. Your choice as to how she's going to escape. And then you're going to use materials, whether it's Lego, junk modelling or other modelling materials to create that tower and also to create her escape route. When you've done that, there are also some puppets, some templates for puppets within your topic pack. So I'd like you to have a go at retelling the story, but not the original story, the new story, how you've changed it in that Rapunzel escapes. You could have a go at writing out that story using the storyboard template. And then you could maybe film it or do a puppet show to your family to tell your new version of the story. After that, you could have a go at building a reading den. So you could find somewhere cozy, snuggle up and read your books. Maybe get some comfy cushions or pillows and sheets and blankets, make it nice and snuggly and cozy. And then crawl inside and read your new version of the story. Or read other books that you've got as well, or do some board games, or have a go at the word search, the Rapunzel word search that again is in your topic pack. You could work with your siblings or your brothers and sisters to build the den and do some practical activities together, working together as a team. And then, as I've said already, go back to that no screen activity sheet and choose 2 extra activities that you would like to do as well. Don't forget we've got our ongoing PE challenge, so hopefully you'll getting fitter as the weeks go by. And then also just reminders about all we're asking you to do is to try your best. If you're getting frustrated, feeling fed up or upset, take breaks, please. Be active, go out for walks, do some of the PE challenges and the online activities. And then we've got our whole school assembly on Friday at 1:30, and also our feedback session next Friday that we'd love you to join us for too. So take care. I'd love to see some of your extra no screen activities and share them with you in Friday feedback. And hopefully you'll have a really enjoyable week. So take care and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.